Hello, Bear Tavern families. As you know, I like to do a little read aloud when I send out a newsletter. You'll be getting a newsletter. You'll see some information about the upcoming week. Assignments go out on Wednesday afternoon. Do your best to make it a positive time for your children so they're excited about coming back to school. This year, as I said in the last newsletter, hope will be the theme. H is for honesty, O for optimism, P for perseverance, and E for empathy. As you know, that'll be infused in a lot of what we do throughout the year, especially because it fits within our Character Strong program. So we'll be sharing some of that. So today's book has something to do with perseverance, a little bit to do with perseverance. It's called After the Fall by Dan Santat. Okay, and I have a little app called Novel Effect on my phone, and I'm going to try to make it work to share the story with you. After the Fall. How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again by Dan Santat. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I love being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. There were some parts that couldn't be, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches. But day after day I kept trying and trying. Until I got it just right. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. See that? Right there. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Of the Bird King. And learned how to fly. Humpty went flying with the bird. The end. Hope you enjoyed that story. Again, as we get closer to school, please enjoy the last couple weeks of summer. Can't wait to see you all very, very soon.